After scoring a surprising win in game number 1 and dealing Chong Kung Fu their first home loss of the season, Moto Vampire is hoping to wrap things up at home and book their ticket to the ABL Finals. And Moto Vampire hit the ground running with Paul Zamar dishing it off to Jason Brickman, who connects with a fast break layup. Brickman then locates Sam DeGuara for this one-handed jam. That will not be the only connection between those two players, as Brickman once again locates his center for an uncontested dunk. After Moto Vampire came up with a 15-0 start, Mike McKinney finally scored the first basket of Chong Kung Fu. But the first quarter belonged to Jason Brickman. Look at his steady ball handling, getting the ball from the outside and then driving, finishing with the right hand against the defense of Justin Howard. The first quarter ended with Moto Vampire holding a 26-16 lead. Moto Vampire kept their running attack going in the second quarter with Mike Singletary connecting with his layups. But the Kung Fu would start putting up a better fight in the second quarter. Mike McKinney gets the ball, drives inside and dishes to Justin Howard, who scores a tough basket inside. In this play, Jason Brickman catches the rebound and then issues a picture-perfect long-range pass to Mike Singletary for another bucket. Midway through the second quarter, Kung Fu would show off their willingness to share the ball. Luo Yongxuan passes up the open three for the Stucker connection from the outside. But Jason Brickman was simply on fire as he uncorks this three-point shot. Moto Vampire retained a double-digit lead 44-35 after the first 20 minutes of action. In the third quarter, Chong Kung Fu started to turn the game around as Tian Yu Heng connects with a three-point shot. He had 15 points in the contest to make up for the absence of Kailan Tiongson. Mike McKinney wiggles free and connects from downtown. Anthony Tucker then locates Tian once again from the opposite corner with the same result. Anthony Tucker then finishing this one by himself. Even though he only scored 9 points in the contest, he added 7 rebounds and 6 assists. Late in the third quarter, Mike McKinney slices his way inside and converts on this tough twisting layup. Kung Fu took a 7-point lead, 60-53, heading into the final quarter of play. In the fourth quarter of action, Chong Kung Fu did their absolute best to extend this game to a do-or-die Game 3 at home. But Moto Vampire would claw their way back into the game as they got 2 points from Tirawat Shantachon inside. Moto Vampire would then rely on their brilliance on the offensive glass to get them back into this game. Sam DeGuara repeatedly keeping the ball alive and on their side, but it is Jason Brickman who finds himself in the land of the Giants to convert on this banker. It was a seesaw battle late in the fourth quarter with Justin Howard locating Luo Yongxuan, who puts out this nice move to score on a reverse and give the lead back to Kung Fu. But Moto Vampire would then get some separation. Jason Brickman connecting with his 3-point shot. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists in the contest. With Kung Fu in desperate need of a basket, Mike McKinney connects from long range to tie this ballgame at 80-all with only 2 seconds left on the game clock. Mike McKinney finished with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in this do-or-die game for them. However, Moto Vampire had one more trick up their sleeve. Brickman locating DeGuara inside. He is fouled and he connects with the buzzer beater to win the ball game. With Justin Howard fouling out of the ball game, DeGuara was simply too big and too strong for everyone else. He finished with 19 points and 19 rebounds in the game to lead his team to an 83-80 victory in game number 2 to book a date with the San Miguel Ala Pilipinas for the ABL Finals. It's the first time since the 2010-2011 ABL season that the Philippines will be matched up with Thailand in the finals. In that year, the Chang Thailand Slammers swept the AirAsia Philippine Patriots to win their country's first ever ABL crown.